Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for this episode of WIP Wednesday. Not morning coffee and crochet, even though it's morning. It's morning, but it is not coffee and crochet because I have Dr. Pepper Zero, Dr. Pepper Zero, and I do have some crochet though. It's good to see everyone. I'm going to turn you this way just because of the same thing. Y'all are in White Wyoming. Let's see who else is here. Robin, good morning. Nikki, Alice. Good to see everybody this morning. Good to see you. So I don't know if you can see, but I've got boxes in the back. We are getting ready. Getting ready. Oh my goodness. I can't. Oh, I'm blurry. Darn. You know what? It's this. I had a hard time coming live. Oh, I am blurry. Okay. I have a bad connection. That's my problem. That's why it took me so long to get on, because I couldn't even. Let me see if I can go this way and get better coverage. Let's see. And also, I will check my lens. Because it could be the lens, right? Oh, yeah. They parked too close, not me. Okay. Let's check the lens. Shall we? Yes, we shall. Okay. So how is everybody today? I hope that you're doing well. And so here we go with this. Let's see if that helps. I'm blowing on you. Did that help any? I hope that helped some. Did it help? There we go. I feel like I'm too close now. There we go. All right. It is good to see everyone this morning. Let's see. Okay. Ashley, hello. It's good to see you. Crochet and Knitting Channel. Nice. Nice. Not bad blurry. Okay. Is it still blurry? Send leftover Halloween candy to shelters. You know what, Awanda? I sure wish we had leftover candy. We didn't get one kid. We had a big bag of candy just in case. We didn't get one kid, and guess what? We had this little bowl of candy left. It was like we got invaded by these little children. A lot better. Okay, good, good. It must have been my camera. I don't know who ate all that candy. Do you? Oh, you're trying to figure out what you want to crochet next. I hear you. I hear you. You know, figuring out what you're going to crochet is one of the most fun and adventurous kind of hobbies that you can have, right? You didn't get any kids. We didn't get any kids either. My sweet sister-in-law, her neighborhood used to get like flatbed trucks where like kids would just pile on, and then the trucks would just slowly go through the neighborhood, and the kids would, get off at the end of the street and go up one side and down the other, get back on the truck, and then they go to another road, and and they would do that. They would get hundreds of kids. Last night they only got 15, and we got 0, and we still had candy. So, oh well, I mean, that is the way it is, and guaranteed in Tennessee, we will not be getting any kids either, because those kids are not going to trek down our driveway. They're not. But it would be fun if they did, because then in our Sleepy Hollow area, it's just the creepy area right at the beginning. I would definitely put some spooky things there. Scare the pants off the little ones. Not really. I don't want to make them cry. Although, listen, our nephew, Michael, and our grandson, Dustin, one year, we went to my mother-in-law's house. which is in the same neighborhood as my sweet sister-in-law. Right, right. Not allowed in the back of trucks anymore. And so we were at my mother-in-law's house, and this is where all these kids would come through, right? And Michael and Dustin were both dressed as werewolves. It's crazy because they didn't even know the other one was coming, and they were both dressed as werewolves. It was so fun. And Michael had a fake one of those toy chainsaws, and so anyway, they were hiding, and these kids yeah, you think the young parents are more into the trunk or treat, the mall? Yeah, I think they are, definitely. You know why? It's just too much work. So anyway, I know my granddaughters live in a neighborhood, and they go trick-or-treating in their neighborhood, and their neighborhood is great for trick-or-treaters. So I'm just thankful for that. But anyway, so Michael and Dustin jumped out on these kids, and they made this little girl cry. And Michael was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he took his mask off, and he said, "You know, I'm just a boy. I'm not really, you know, a scary monster or anything." And he's like, "I'm sorry I scared you." And so she calmed down, and she's like, "Okay," you know, and he gave her candy. He gave her extra candy, you know, and he was so sweet to her. She left with her family, and he's like, "Score." and his dad was like, "Mm-hmm." Michael was really sweet to that little girl, but he was like, "Score, I made a kid cry," you know. So secretly deep down, he was like, I did it. But he was outwardly very sweet to the little girl. So, you know, but it was funny. It was funny. It was a little funny joke thing. So look what I'm doing. I'm sitting in the car, and I have this little duster I grabbed from, and I'm just like, for the first time in my life ever, because I never brought this out here, I'm trying to dust my car, and yeah, it's probably just a lost cause. I should roll down the windows because, wow, there we go. Woo! Look at all that dust and dog hair go out. You can't see it, but I'm tapping it away, and it's like it's snowing dog hair that way. Oh no! Look what I did. I broke it. I just broke it. Darn it. I'll have to go out there and retrieve it now. Let me see. It looks like a little woolly worm. Oh no, Wanda, the weather here was so bad. Chicago, you had your first snowfall, 40-mile-per-hour winds. Oh my gosh. It was heavy on the dog hair. Oh my gosh, I just broke it. I can't believe it. Now I have to tell my mom, look what I did. I broke your duster. Maybe this is why I never dust, right? Because I destroy things. I don't know. Oh my gosh. So I have news. Hey Connie, it's good to see you. Buddy said, oh, you both are sending love. That's nice. That's nice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, heavy on the dog hair, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. Can you believe I just did that? I can't believe I just did that. Buddy says meow. And so you know what? It looks like a big old woolly worm on the ground out here, and I haven't gotten to pick it up yet. Oh my gosh. So let's see. Today I'm sitting in the parking lot right now waiting for Mom to get out of her doctor appointment. This is her last and final doctor appointment with this doctor here in Florida before we move. And then after that, we are going to go and have lunch at her favorite Chinese buffet, which will be her last and final Chinese buffet here in Florida before we move. And then we're going to go over to Save-A-Lot because they have really inexpensive canned vegetables. And so we're going to get flats and flats of the different canned vegetables. I'm going to put them in the back of the van, and we're going to take them to Tennessee with us so that we can stock our pantry there. I don't know that there's a Save-A-Lot there, and I know that there's other things like Aldi and different things like that, but I don't know if we can get the good price on the what time am I going to lunch? Oh, Lori, right when Mom comes, do you want to come meet? Come meet. It's going to be at the place next to Save-A-Lot. Come meet. Bring your mom. Go get her right now. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Go get your mom and let's go meet. Mom will be excited. She will. Oh, good. Connie's going to come join us too. Okay, anybody who's in town, come join us at Mom's favorite Chinese buffet in town. That's going to be fun. Okay, good. Good. You call her and let's meet. That sounds good. Her mom's appointment was at 11 at the doctor. We're at the doctor's office right next to the oh, I know, Robin. I wish you could. I wish you could. You know what? When we get to Tennessee, you'll have to come up and or come down rather and spend a week or more. I don't care. Spend as much time as you want. Spend a month. I don't care. Donald will care. But you are welcome to stay as long as Donald can live without you, which I don't think is very long. I don't know. Poor Donald. He can't live without his Robin for very long, I know. He'll just have to come too, that's all. That's all there is to it, right? Oh my goodness. So, yeah. So, I can't remember all the things that I told you or didn't tell you. We finally got the CO. We got the CO! The certificate of occupancy on the house. Oh, good, Robin. I'm glad. I'm glad he's kind of calming down a little bit. Calming down. That's good. We got the certificate of occupancy yesterday. Yes! So, the house is ready. We just have to do the final like closing and everything on the mortgage part because we had the construction loan and now we have to sign papers for the mortgage part and yeah. So anyway, our nephew Tristan is driving the truck, which is great because I was going to have to drive the truck, and so I'm so glad that he's going to drive the truck. And he's experienced driving. We also got a 5x9 covered cargo trailer to attach to it. I cleared it with him first to make sure he was comfortable driving it, so we can put all the lawn furniture and all the stuff like that in the cargo trailer. So that will free up that, and maybe we won't have to come back and do another load. My sweet sister-in-law is coming up also in a week, and she's gonna bring some stuff in the back of her van, stuff like my baskets, like my woven baskets. And when she and her husband and our nephew Tristan, when they went to the Philippines on a mission trip probably about 10 years ago, she brought me a basket that was woven that is used there to carry their chickens. Okay, so like if they're going to go to market, or if they're going to, if they have to carry their chickens anywhere, then they put the chickens in there, and it's like, it closes, and it's a basket kind of a thing. It's really amazing. Anyway, so I want to bring that, but I don't want any of that to get crushed. I don't want to just stick a whole basket in a box and close it up and, take up room there. She's going to bring my baskets for me and some other things that are awkward to pack. And so anyway, I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be good. I've figured out what I'm going to do with these baskets too. In the living room, you know, we have this shelf that my daughter-in-law built, right? And so there are poles, like industrial looking poles that are sticking out, metal. And so I think I'm going to hook the baskets to there and kind of hang them a little bit. We're going to see how that looks, right? Or in the studio, in the crochet therapy studio, put some yarn in those baskets and hang those. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. So anyway, we'll figure it out, won't we? And we'll figure this out together too, because I want to bring you live while I do some of these things. So yes, we got the CO. We got, thank you. Got the, oh, our Harvest Right freeze dryer is going to arrive on Monday, and we're going to be there. And then our truck, Tristan will come with the truck either Monday night or early Tuesday morning, depending on how long it takes him. And then Tuesday we'll have the guys unload us. We hired some moving guys to unload and to load. And oh, my nose is itching. Probably all that dust from that silly thing that I broke. And so then Wednesday, our sofa and 2 living room chairs will arrive. They're being delivered, so that'll be good. So it's just like everything is coming into place, and then the next week is when we come back and we get mom and dad and we bring them to Tennessee, and then we're there for a long time, because I don't really feel like I'm going to want to get back in the car for a while. I feel like this last year, you know, we've been going back and forth, and so I'm looking forward to getting where we're going to be and setting up this space and getting everything together and settling in. I'm really looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. My hands are really dry. I have this Gold Bond Healing Ultimate Skin Therapy Cream Healing. So I'm going to put some of that on my hands. So if you see me rubbing my hands together, that's what it is. So yeah, I've got really dry skin. Wow. Does anybody else have that problem in the winter? It's like as soon as winter hits, you just start getting dry skin. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, so we're going to get there Sunday, and then Monday we can just take care of everything that is in our van and get that out. We might even be able to run over to the cabin and get my yarn and put that in the room. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And I was thinking about doing a Walmart pickup on Monday so that I could like stock the fridge and you know, get some other pantry items, get some things like, you know, cleansers and you know, things that you need in a new home that you want new, like toilet bowl brushes for all the bathrooms and you know, just different things like that. So anyway, I'm excited about that. And so that is what we've got going. Saturday, the moving guys are coming to load the truck, and let me grab this really quick. I was dusting my car and my thing broke. There we go. Okay, so now we're okay. All right, so I had to get this little guy because the lady was coming to get in her car and I didn't want her to get freaked out, like, what is that, a dog? A big caterpillar. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I woke up with a headache this morning, yesterday, because of different purchases that we had been making, and different things like, renting the U-Haul and just different things like that, right? We had a lock on the credit card because they thought somebody had stole it. And so, oh my gosh. So anyway, so I was, 2 hours on the phone with the credit card company yesterday. We ended up having to video a 5-second video of the face, a front and back of the driver's license, and then send it through this app thing to verify that you are who you are. You get a code, then you have to call back and then talk to somebody, and then they have to transfer you to somebody else. And listen, get this. So the lady is telling me, she's like, okay, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm going to have to transfer you to a different department in order for you to unlock your card, and you have to give your code to this other person. But I'm going to give you their direct line, their direct phone number when you're ready to write it down, so that when you get disconnected. I was like, what? She said, when you get disconnected, then you can call them back and you don't have to call us again. I was like, when I get disconnected? This is not making me feel very confident. But anyway, I guess they had so many people get disconnected that they were like, let me give you the number, because then I don't want you calling me, yelling at me. But she could have said if, but she didn't. She said when. So, oh, thank you, Naomi. Thank you. And so anyway, I thought that was funny. I thought that was really funny. So, yes, so things have been exciting and busy, and I have a lot of things. Yarn is the number one. I know, right, Lori? I have to go get my yarn, because a house is not a home without yarn. Is your life even worth living without yarn? It is. It is. Yarn is not that important, but it sure is wonderful to have, right? I say that kind of jokingly. Our world is kind of a poop show right now, isn't it? But we have each other. And so listen, this is what, remember I started this? I started it. And yeah, that's as far as I got. I mean, I've been kind of busy, guys. I've been kind of busy. Oh my gosh. So anyway, yeah. Now, did I do a half or no? I did a double. Okay. See, it's like, let's see. Oh, you did a thing while you were waiting? What? You did a thing? Kindness does go a long way in this messy world. You are right. And we're going to be here for each other. And, oh yeah, that's what I was wondering. Let me see. Yeah, the bumpies go all over. Okay, here we go. All right, so, yes, so that's why we're here, because, yeah, the world is kind of a poop show right now. And, but hold on to your faith, and we'll hold on to each other, and we'll get through it. We will get through it. So, I really like this. I really do like the Christmas colors. I really do like it. Look how pretty it is. I mean, it kind of reminds me of those candies, I have to keep an eye out for my mom. And you know what else I like? They have the yarn that is the red, white, and blue yarn. I like that too. I really do. There's just something about that. It's not like the or any variegated yarn that just has, you know, a couple different colors, and it's more of a stripe than a variegated because it, you know, the variegated goes by so fast. A lot of times with the variegated yarn, you only get like one little stitch in that color with a variegated, but this is more of a stripe because then you get a good solid white, a good solid green, some red, and it just really is a fun colorway. I do like this a lot. So I am doing this in the lemon peel stitch. If you weren't here last time we were live, basically the lemon peel stitch is one single crochet, one double crochet, one single crochet, one double crochet in each stitch along, and then when you turn, you do the opposite. So in all of the single crochet stitches, you would put a double. In all of the double crochet stitches, you would put a single, and that way it evens it out, you know, when you're doing this. So, but it also gives a really nice texture to it. A really nice texture. So that is what is really lovely about that. And when you're doing dishcloths, it's nice to have a little texture, don't you think? I think so. And so, let's see. Here we go. Last one. There we go. And then we're going to turn, and we're going to do the opposite. So, what is on your hook today? Because this is WIP Wednesday. And I want to know what you're working on. Have y'all started anything for Christmas yet? Have you thought about Christmas stuff? Or are you in the car running to the store to find leftover Halloween candy at 50% off? Is that what you're doing? Come on, fess up. Tell me the truth here. Oh my goodness. I want to know. I want to know. Have you started Christmas? So I cannot wait to get to the house, and when I do, I'm going to go live in the kitchen with you because I want to measure the countertops, the counter space in the corner. Like the stovetop is right here, but then from here to the corner, you know, and then over here is the sink and the window. But in this corner over here, I need to measure that space because I need to create a double strand cotton square or rectangle, whatever will fit there, so that when I do my canning, I can set up the, you know, I can set the hot jars there in the corner, out of the way, but I want to have, you know, I want to have my canning mat, my crocheted canning mat for that corner. Let's see what you're making. Let's see. Oh, Naomi, the Santa sacks are available right now. So you got one and you went and did some small yarn shopping. I love those Santa sacks. Listen, I got one, and then after I distributed all the yarn wherever I went, I used that Santa sack and put presents in there for my sweet sister-in-law last year. So that was fun because it was, you know, a Santa sack. So that was really fun. I loved that. I love those Santa sacks. Really, really neat. And there's something about getting surprise yarn that just, you know, does it for me. And then most of the time, I mean, every now and then you're disappointed, but most of the time I'm not. And so, oh, speaking of which, I have to figure out what I'm doing for the Mary Maxim this month, because I haven't gotten it. Did I get it for last month? I think I did. Oh golly, I think I did for October. Did I get it for October, guys? Help me out. Oh, Alice is still making bees. She had an order for 5 bees, which is really nice. Let's see. That's a good way. That's a good way to live. Treating people the way you wish to be treated. That's, yeah. Naomi's working on a blanket. And that's exciting about that shopping deal that you did. You know, year is going to quickly come to an end, and I am going to have to figure out if I'm going to buy any yarn before the year is up, because, you know, 2024 is going to be my year of not buying yarn. Yay, I'm not buying yarn. Year of not buying yarn. So, Yinbi. And I'm going to have to do kind of a an advertisement for that, and set a goal for each month, and gosh, we'll just see, won't we? We will just see. Now, that's not to say that I'm not going to accept gifts of yarn. So if anybody wants to gift me yarn, you know, well, then, but, you know, it has to be completely random and completely surprise. Like, you can't say, hey, if I give you yarn, what kind would you want? You can't do that. But yeah, I have other things that I want to spend my money on this year, if I had any money. I don't have any money yet. But if I had any, I'll tell you what, I have some things in mind. Oh, you know what? I found a Roomba on sale. It was on Amazon. A Roomba, you know, one of those round things that like sweep your floor every day, and or however often you want to do it. And so I got one of those coming from Amazon. That should be there today sometime. And so I'm looking forward to that, because I think I'm going to set that up so that every night it cleans the area. So then I think that will help keep the pet dander down a little bit. If we have, you know, if it sweeps every night, I think it will help keep the pet dander down, because we have a lot of pet dander. We have 2 dogs, and let me tell you, the pug that we have, he's a fawn pug, and that boy, all you have to do is pet him and fur just goes poof, which is the fur that I was seeing flying. Oh, okay. Have a great day, Alice. Have a great day. And thank you for hitting the like button. Project Yimby, yes. No yarn shopping. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. So, yeah. I am having fun. Can you guys see this? I hope you can see me crocheting this. It's always fun to watch somebody else crochet. And you know what? I haven't crocheted since the last time we did this, and I am really, 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 really happy to be crocheting, because I've been missing this. This is my happy place. This is my happy crochet place. Yeah, very much so, my happy crochet place. So we're gonna get some comfy chairs for our front porch so that we can sit out there together and crochet. I can turn the camera so that you can see the mountains in the background. It's going to be good. But you know what? Even if you just sit with me and we chat and we crochet, that'll be fun too, right? So let's crochet together. And So yeah, I was so excited yesterday when I found out that the certificate of occupancy on the house went through. I was so excited because, you know, I mean, you just never know if they're going to say, oh no, you need to do this, or what were you thinking? You know, you can't do this. And so anyway, this is coming along really nice. Look at that. And look at the way the design is. Isn't that great? By having that pattern, it's really making it nice. It really is. So let's see, this one is a single and a double, and it's easy to remember. Really, you just go back and forth, single, double. I mean, it slows you down just a little bit because in between each one, like especially after a double, like my hook wants to keep doubling, right? But watching for my mom too. But you know, you just never know. So all right. So there's some people that I watch. What is your other than this channel, what would be your next go-to crochet channel? Share with me. Other than, don't say the big ones like Bag a Day or Jada and Stitches. Yes, they are fantastic. I love them both. But what is another smaller channel or lesser known channel that that you go to watch crochet or to do tutorials or whatever? Because I you know, I have gotten out of the habit of watching tutorials because I've had, you know, other people around, and you know, just trying to respect their interests. You know, they're not interested in watching me rewind crochet you know, while I'm doing a tutorial or I'm watching a tutorial or whatever. They're not interested in me going back and forth and watching. They're really not. And then also they want to talk about it. So like when somebody does something, you know, they'll want to know, you know, hey, what is that? What is this? What are we doing? You know, and I mostly just want to watch, you know. So I kind of stopped watching watching a lot of the tutorials. Look how far we're getting. So let's see. Okay, Naomi watches Lisa from Happy to Hook Crochet. I'm gonna have to check her out. Lisa from Happy to Hook Crochet. Interesting. I'm gonna have to check her out. I've never heard of her, so that is really a good one. Thank you for sharing that one. You know, there's quite a few that y'all have turned me on to. Like I never would have like there's the one girl, she's the nerdy geek, the yarn geek. I love her. She's so sweet. She's such a sweet gal. And so I do watch her sometimes. A lot of times though, like I said, you know, I just don't get to watch them as often. But I think what I'm gonna do is as research, you know, like at least 3 times a week, watch 3 different shows, just to kind of stay up on things. I know that there are several other crochet peeps that do that, and it has helped their channel, I believe, from what I've seen. It has helped their channel because then they can stay relevant to what's going on. And so I'm really excited about having a space, a dedicated space where I can just, you know, watch a show when I'm in the studio. I'm also looking forward to doing more lives. The Southern Crocheters need to come back, and we will. But we need to come back, and but we just haven't been able to this year has just been kind of crazy for more than one person. Oh, Happy to Hook Creations. Thank you. Thank you. Happy to Hook Creations. That's good. So the Southern Crocheters, you know, we were coming live and hopefully giving you some good content, you know, jumping from channel to channel each month and giving everybody a chance to, you know, to really explore the different patterns and different subjects and whatnot. Looky there. Looky there. Let's see. Oh, Rose with Rose Likes Crochet. I do like that. I have, it's been a while since I've watched her, but I do like her. Also, No Catchy Name Crochet. I watch her, or I used to. You know, I just say I used to because I don't even watch, you know, I used to watch Jada and Stitches. I would just turn her on and just keep her on. But, you know, the new family dynamic of the last 3 years? Has it been 3? Wow. You know, it's changed my viewing in different ways. So anyway, I'm thinking that if I can get some office time in the studio, I will be able to enjoy watching, and then it will also spark different ways for me to entertain and to provide content for you. Some content that hopefully will be interesting. And so if there's anything that you want me to do content wise, if there's anything that really interests you, let me know. Let me know. When we get to the studio and when we get it set up, I am going to put that that granny square blanket together live on camera with everyone. So that will probably be a marathon. It will probably have to be over, you know, a couple days because, you know, we'll maybe do it for an hour each day. I don't want to go too much longer than that because I don't want to bore everyone, you know, but I want to put that together live. And so having my studio set up, that will be really good. That will be very helpful. And other things too. So yeah. All right. So I'm doing really well on this. Look, I'm about 1/4 of the way. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep on going and watch for Mom. And I'm just going to keep on crocheting. If you have any questions, let me know. But we're just going to crochet. Today, I want to wish a happy anniversary, a happy 15th anniversary to my sweet sister-in-law, Tanya, and her sweet husband, Tim. They got married in Alabama in an outdoor chapel and on a cliff. And it was such a pretty, pretty day. 15 years ago today, it was such a pretty day. And the day before Halloween Day, they did a hayride. We had s'mores. It was just a fun weekend rather. And then they got married, and then they had the reception at a local church, you know, fellowship hall. That was fun. It was so fun. Such a nice, beautiful wedding. My sister-in-law was beautiful. Her wedding gown was gorgeous. she really, really looked pretty. And yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on my mom. So it's hard to believe that it's only been 15 years. But hubby and I have been married 2 years when they got married. And so this April will be our 18th wedding anniversary. And so that's hard to believe. But in some ways, and then in other ways not, because, well, like the whole world has changed since then. Look how pretty. Look how pretty that is. I am loving this. Isn't that funny how the green stays in one section and then the red and then more green? Let's see if it keeps doing that. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So as far as that canning mat goes, I don't really have to go to a double thickness of cotton, but I like to because then it stays nice and thick. But this would be fine too. It's just not as sturdy, I guess is the word for it. Sturdy. So, let me see. Yeah. So, it is. It's holding the green right here. And now look, I'm starting to come into the red. Isn't that funny how that's working? It's almost like a planned pooling, but I promise you, I did not plan anything with this. So let's see. Really nice. All right, gang. Well, we are coming to the end, and I hope that you have a great day. I'm going to keep crocheting, waiting on Mom, but I don't want to just sit here and crochet and not talk. But I think that I keep repeating myself on different things that's going on in my life and my world. I don't know. You know, it's like I forget what all I've shared before, and so I don't want to keep repeating myself. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm going to keep crocheting. I am really into this, and I'm watching out for Mom. As soon as she comes out, then we'll go have lunch. And so I hope that you have a great day. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week. And I do hope that I see you Friday. It's still up in the air. So I just ask that you kind of bear with me for the next couple of weeks while we get this move in. Once we get settled into the move, we will get a schedule and something that you can rely on. Right now, I know things are kind of iffy, but I will also have a schedule and a schedule of different activities that will happen because, you know, being in a new location, we are going to have different activities available for crochet therapy and for the other channel, Cedarcroft Homestead. And so I hope that you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next time.